Man, I feel amazing today. The ability of freedom that I'm able to working on what I love on the Monday. So I decided that I take one Monday off and try to work at home and working on what I love. It's feeling fantastic. It's feeling so wonderful. I turn off the internet. I work offline preparing for this podcast. I put cell phone in different rooms. I turn on the soft music in the cozy room with the quiet weather outside. Snow mixed with raining. It just feels so inspire me to prepare this podcast for you. I never experienced this feeling before because almost every Monday I have to prepare to go to work. I have to fight with the feeling of dragging of like, oh, I have to go to work today. It's Monday. I have to fight with the traffic and just like thinking about all the stress that, oh man, I have to report to my boss, that I have to deal with my coworker at work. All of those feelings. And today that I sit at home and just turn on that laptop, enjoy the weather outside, enjoy the room that I'm in. And I don't have to explain with anyone that what am I doing. And that's the beauty of it. And I just imagine that, man, this is an awesome feeling. This is a great feeling. And I was thinking that when we have a taste of freedom, we don't want to come back. Because this is totally give us the motivation, give you and me the motivation to keep going, to do the hard things, to working on towards your goals and towards your dream, the thing that you're always passionate about, the thing that you always dream of doing one day. So give you the motivation to keep going because one day you don't have to hate Monday anymore. You don't have to like have a dragging feeling of like, man, I have to fight with traffic. I have to explain to my boss. I have to like pretend like to be someone else with that co-workers. There's a difference between that working from home and working on the thing that you want at home. I used to work from home before, even though it gave me a little bit of freedom. But in the back of my mind, I know that I still have to be on a certain time. I have to be on 8 to 5 because if my boss call me, I have to respond to that email right away. I have to respond to her call right away. And it's always that restriction in the back of my mind. And it's always gave me that anxiety because I just don't know when my boss will call me during those times. Like working from home does give you a comfort of a little bit of freedom. But you still have that anxiety and that stress. That unexpected thing can come from your boss and that you don't know. Look at the reality of most people right now. On the Sunday afternoon, on the Sunday evening, they worry about Monday. They feeling like draining energy. Man, I have to do the commute to work tomorrow. Man, I have to explain to my boss. Man, I have to do like the whole week store on over again. It's just like, and they have to fight with traffic. Like they only stress over on Sunday, not even on Monday. And then when they wake up on Monday, it's just a dragging feeling just bother them. It's just so sad, the reality of with so many people right now out there. And even the sad thing is they do nothing about it. They give up on life because they have this bullshit story told them that that's the reality and there's no other story that justify that they can have a freedom, that to do whatever they want, do whatever they enjoy on Monday. Could you imagine that on Monday you stay at home, you record that podcast, you record that YouTube channel that you all wanted, you play that piano, you play that guitar, you making some cool stuff that you're thinking about posting on YouTube. Thinking about that. Isn't that so awesome and that's so amazing? Because that's get you excited to work. Get you love Monday. You're thinking that, man, I have so much freedom to enjoy what I love. Why other people have to go out there and fight with all of the bullshit outside of reality, all of traffic out there, all of stress that waiting for them at work. When I'm doing the work today, I don't have any worries. I don't have any stress. I don't feel rushed. I enjoy the moment. I take the moment, enjoy the scenery outside. The scenery is never changed, but I never have the opportunity to actually enjoy it because I so rush going to work. My mind filled up with all the stress and anxiety because that's a Monday. That's a usual Monday almost for everybody. But it doesn't have to be that's your reality. Yeah, in the short term, you may have to do this to get to where you want to be in the future. But in the long term, you don't have to be this way. You don't have to hate Monday. You can actually enjoy it. You don't have to stress over on Sunday night. You can actually enjoy it. So the message is very simple. Are you currently hating Monday? Are you currently stressing over Monday? Do you feel like you don't have energy when you wake up on Monday? I have news for you. It doesn't have to be your reality. You can change the way you think about Monday. You can make it happen. That's one day you have the freedom to do whatever you want, to do what you love on Monday. That you don't have to stress over somebody manage you. You don't have to worrying about that you have to report to somebody else. You don't have to worry about that you have to report to your boss. You do have to pay the price. Freedom does take hard work. It takes dedication and even sacrifice. So the point that I want to emphasize is, are you willing to do the hard things now so that you can enjoy a freedom later? And when I'm talking about doing the hard things now, I'm talking about it may take a while. It will not take weeks. It will take years. I'm talking about 5 to 10 years. Yeah, are you willing to put on the hard work? Are you willing to put on the sacrifice, the dedication to working on your dream so that you can enjoy the freedom later in your life? I mean, even 10 minutes each day, as long as you're working towards your goal and your dreams, even 10 minutes each day for the next 10 years, still move you forward in life, still move you closer to where you want to be. I know that you may have the belief and you may have the story that other people told you that that's not realistic. Bullshit. Stop listening to those bullshit stories. Even if it's not realistic, then you need to make it realistic. Make it happen. If you haven't even tried, stop telling me that it's not realistic. Try it for the next 5 to 10 years and tell me whether it's realistic or not. You can start from today. Ask for that next Monday off and start doing the thing that you enjoy. Start doing the thing that you love and see how you feel. See that when you taste that feeling of freedom, would you want to do it again? Would you want to come back and have to deal with that difficult coworkers? Deal with that difficult boss? Or you enjoy feeling that you don't have to explain to anyone? You're doing the work that you believe that this will be meaningful for others. You enjoy doing the work that you believe that it will help other people later in their life. The work that I put in, the work that I'm doing right now, none of the people in my family would understand it. And that is a reality. Success is hard. Success is lonely. Success requires sacrifice. It's not supposed to be fun. Because if it's supposed to be fun, everybody would achieve it. The thing is, most people just put up with a lot of things in life. They would rather to go to that stressful work for 30, 40 years instead of putting a work to working on their dream for 5 to 10 years so that they can enjoy the freedom for the rest of their life. But the funny thing is, they put their freedom last and they choose that security first. They choose that security for 40 years and hopefully they can enjoy a freedom later in their life. They choose that gratification first instead of choosing to do the hard thing first. If you want to enjoy Monday, if you want to always look forward to a Monday, you must willing to do the hard thing first. You must willing to put in the work now, daily, every day, for the next 5 to 10 years. Even 10 minutes each day that you're working towards your goal or your dreams, that's still way better than doing nothing with your life. My friend, the road to success is hard and it's very lonely. Nobody would understand you, but a taste of feeling is worth it than anything else. So just do the hard thing first. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you find it value, please share with at least one friend that you know. And if you have any question, don't hesitate to email me. And until next time, thank you.